I'm gonna so regret doing that. Hi, everybody. Guess what? It's Tuesday again. Yay! Sarah here, owner of Not Another Hat, coming to you live from right inside the store. Yeah, I know, right? If you hear lots of like banging and drilling and weird sounds, that's because they're rebuilding the space next door where that fire was last fall. So I'm not sure how much of that gets picked up on the audio. It sounds really loud to me, but maybe it's not coming through to any of you. Hello, welcome. Guess who's wearing another newly finished sweater? Who, what, me? Yes, me. I have finished another sweater from Marie Greene's book, Knitting Light, which I happen to adore, if you can't tell by now. So last week I was wearing my newly finished Alyssum poncho in Haiku Riley. Beautiful. It has so much good drape. I just love that sweater. Ooh, look, it's right there. Now it's on the mannequin. This is what happens when you knit sweaters for the store. They kind of live at the store for a while. I'm gonna steal this one to take it with me to our trade show next week, and this. So, yes, I have finished my poppy dotted tee. This one, I have to say, Julia put on Marie's sample when she was here for her book signing and she brought all the sweaters. And everybody that saw it was like, oh, that's amazing. So if you have the book, I think it's kind of one of those that can get overlooked. It's maybe a little harder to tell in the photos how stunning it is, but it's stunning. And once again, we have dolman sleeve shaping, which is my friend. Love me a good dolman sleeve. This one is actually one of the rare sweaters that Marie designs bottom up. Almost everything she does is top down. And the poncho that I just finished last week, that actually was side to side. So breaking all of Marie's typical norms with both of these sweaters. But I could not love this more. Obviously, the bright, happy yellow color makes me very happy when the sun's not shining. This yarn is Amano Chaski. Here's my color. It's called Tulip, which I think is, it's funny. We've seen so many different yarns named Tulip over the years. I think Blue Sky had one that's red. I've seen purples. This happens to be yellow tulips. So Chaski is a really cool blend of 60% merino superwash, 30% Pima cotton, and 10% linen. So it's got a little bit of the good stuff that cotton and linen have to offer, but balanced by 60% merino for shape memory and structure and all of that. And I love it. I loved working with it, start to finish. There's an incredible amount of yardage in these skeins. I'm like, what does the word, what? 383 yards to 100 grams. It is a sport weight yarn. Beautiful colors. I grabbed yellow and charcoal. There's lots of other colors. Love it. This will not be the last thing that I make out of Chaski. So it's also not going to be the last thing I make out of Marie's book. So I'm going to go paging through because I've finished a couple of things in the last 2 weeks. That means I get to cast on, right? Right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Speaking of casting on, I will be casting on very soon, Thursday, along with probably a lot of you for Ingrid's Mystery Knit Along, Not Another Dead Body Knit Along. So target on my back, tomb, as we collectively call it around here. Your first clue comes out on Thursday, and then our first Zoom is Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. Could not be more excited. My yarn is wound. It is right next to me where I sit at my desk. The needle is right there. I want to knit. Patience. I will wait, just like the rest of you. We have over 200 people signed up for this knit along, which just like delights me to no end. When you think about 200 people knitting this super awesome, fun mystery, I can't wait to read the story and find out what's happening in this murder mystery story. It's all going to be great. So there is still time to sign up. If you've not yet signed up, you can go to our blog post. Guess who's managing all the links today? Me. First off, though, I need to maneuver to my live video. How do I do that? Bear with me. Look, I found it. Now I can put some links in. So let's see here. Here is the link to our knit along. I'm going to plop that in the comments right now. So if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you sign up because you get a special discount. 10% off discount code to use for fingering weight yarn, which is what the Mystery Knit Along uses. And it's a great way to use some stash too. You could maybe buy one skein that ties together maybe 3 kind of oddballs in your stash. It is perfect for that. Or, you know, if you just, some of us don't keep yarn stashes. Oh, no, not me. I have a huge stash. But if you're one of those people, maybe you just need to treat yourself to one of our bundles or just put together 4 beautiful skeins out of our fingering department and use that 10% off coupon. So there's still time to sign up, and you have to sign up if you want to get those Zoom links. So we need to put you in, like, you know, the special list so we don't spam everyone with Zoom links. So just head to that link that I shared in the chat. You know what? Speaking of the chat or the comments, I forgot I have links for Chaski, which is the yarn I made out of this sweater. I have links for Knitting Light. Maybe you're one of the few people who has not yet secured a copy of Marie's book. Do get it. These are all sweaters designed in cotton plant blend yarns, but that doesn't mean you have to knit them in plant blend yarns if that's not your jam. They all will work just fine in wool or animal-based fibers. And in fact, I would love to make this again in a little woolier yarn than the Chaski. I think this is just that wearable of a sweater. Oh, also, I made this wrong. Don't tell Marie, okay? I did these little poppies wrong in the whole sweater. You know, I read the pattern. I did. I just somehow flipped it around in my head, and then I didn't check back in with the pattern, and I thought I knew what I was doing, like a silly person. And so once I realized I'd already finished the whole front, and I was already like 2 poppy repeats into the back, so definitely wasn't going to be changing it. Had to forge ahead with doing them wrong. You can still see the texture. It's just not the way Marie intended. So I think this is probably the perfect excuse to make this sweater again. Right? Don't you all agree? Thank you. Yes. Okay. Perfect excuse to make this sweater again in a woolier yarn where I can properly execute the poppies. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Have I used up all my links? Oh, nope. Got lots of links left. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is something that just came in stock and would make a really great Mother's Day gift for the mother figure in your life. And that is this gorgeous crochet hook set from Knitter's Pride. Okay, check this out. First of all, can we just give a little applause for presentation? I love me a magnetic box. Not that you're gonna want to keep it in this forever, but I just love it. So here is how it comes. It's this beautiful, stylish folio. Like, you could just carry this around like a little clutch, right? Like, oh, me? This is just my crochet set. I didn't practice opening this, so I actually don't know what I'm doing. Just a second. Okay, here we go. Look at these beauties. How gorgeous are these? So you have, I think, B through... Oh, they're millimeters. 3 millimeter to 6, J. Oh, the 3 doesn't have a, it's like C through J. Smooth, smooth. It's got that lovely thumb indentation I love to have when I'm crocheting. Gorgeous, gorgeous heads to those hooks. So that slides in and out right there. And then you also get, back here in the back zipper are some accessories. Rose gold scissors to match the heads of those beautiful hooks. A yarn needle that I can't fish out right here. Okay, here we go. a rose gold yarn needle, and a tape measure that matches the folio. And then there's also stitch markers, hanging stitch markers. So all of this beautifulness is $95. This is the Mellow Crochet Set, and it's on our website right now. It would make a great gift. It doesn't have to be for Mother's Day if that's not what you like to celebrate. But if you've got a crocheter in your life, especially a burgeoning crocheter, burgeoning, blossoming, anyway, this is a great gift because it just gives them all of these sizes that they're going to need anyways, all in one little set. So moving on, I told you that I was going to tell you all about what we have for LYS Day, which is Saturday. So not only is our first Mystery Knit Along Zoom Saturday morning at 9 a.m., but Saturday is LYS Day, and myself and all of my fellow yarn shop owners are celebrating. We all have really special fun stuff that we're debuting just for this weekend, just to promote how much we love local yarn stores and are grateful for local yarn stores, right? You do too, right? I knew it. I knew you did. So to start off, our first 40 orders in-store and online will get this year's commemorative pen. I think last year's color was pink, and the first year was rainbow. Can't remember. So they're different every year, and it's really, really tiny, but right down here is the date of Local Yarn Store Day this year. So that is our free gift with the first 40 purchases on Saturday. And then every purchase over $75 gets our exclusive Fresh Knits tote bag. This is a really lovely, really handy tote bag because look at the gusset on this thing. You can stuff a lot of yarn in here. And it's got the little button closure, no Velcro, nothing to get caught on your yarn. And this is artwork by my sister. We love that. So that's every purchase over $75 on LYS Day. So lots of reasons just to buy something. I don't have the actual stuff to show you, but I'm going to show you via iPad. I know that's a little bit lame, but I'm very excited. More artwork by my sister. We have the debut of our 2024 Pride swag. This is the artwork. Oh, no. Sorry for the reflections. See if I can do. I know there's still reflections. What it says is, where everyone is welcome. And this is hand painted by my sister. It is Mount Hood with a big yarn ball sun, and all over Mount Hood are little tiny stitches. And then there's the Hood River and the Columbia flowing right there underneath in big twists of yarn. So what we're doing is we're putting this art on, can I swipe in the right direction? Yay! Either a black t-shirt or, nope, a black tote bag. So on LYS Day, we will be launching pre-orders for both of these things. And just like last year, we're going to be donating 10% of the sale of these to our local Youth Pride Alliance group that helps support teenagers right here in the Gorge and whatever they want to be doing. Well, and since I still have the iPad in my hands, I'll tell you about the other thing that I can't really show you because we don't have a finished sample. But we are going to be promoting this Trust Fall Shawl. This is designed by Double the Stitches, and this takes 2 balls of Jody Lang Alba, and which is a great deal. And then if you buy 2 balls of Alba, you get this pattern free from Double the Stitches. We'll be sending you a code. She has so graciously designed this pattern and given it all for us to give out free for anyone that buys 2 skeins of Alba for this. So that's another one of our special things. There's actually quite a few. At first I thought maybe that we didn't have very many specials, but now I'm like, I'm not even halfway through and I've already been talking for a long time. Next up is the Bozzolo shawl. This is Snail Trail. This is a pattern of mine. And our sample knitter, Liz, worked this up for us in Barocco Bozzolo. So it takes 2 balls of the color changing and then 1 ball of solid for the little stripe. And we'll be having kits, ready to go kits just for this shawl. If you buy the kit with the yarn, you get the pattern for free. This is 100% cotton and it is absolutely so soft. Liz even sent us a message halfway through working this and said, I can't believe that this is just cotton. It feels so much nicer than just cotton, and it feels like it has shape memory, and yeah, it's springy. I mean, not springy like the season, like spring, like bouncy. That's the word I want, bouncy. So this is going to be one of our special things. And you can find all of these things. Guess who's going to share all the ink? That's me. Under our LYS specials, you can actually view those right now. I just put the link in the comments. You just can't buy them yet. So the buy button will appear magically on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. And then the store opens at 11 a.m. Pacific. Next up is the Local Yarn Cowl by Casa Pinka. Let me put this over my head really quick. Woo. I'm getting kind of warm and all these things. This is a super fun 2-skein cowl, and we're gonna have lots of bundles, and if you buy the bundle, you get the pattern for free. Thank you, Casa Pinka, once again, coming through for us on LYS Day. So as you can tell, we are loving color this Local Yarn Store Day. So this is gonna be coming out this weekend. It is super straightforward. Even beginners can do it. All you need to know is how to knit in the round and knit and purl. So this is super fun, quick. You can work it up in no time at all. I made this sample really fast. So this will be the Local Yarn Cowl. And then, of course, Tosh has a special LYS Day color. Last year, if you remember, it was Bonaire, and it was a beautiful oceany blue-green. And this year, it is called Spring Fever. Okay, I'm really hot. I'm gonna take this off. And it is to die for. Here is Spring Fever on the Merino light base. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. And so we are gonna have it on the Merino light base, on Impression, the silk mohair. Gorgeous. And on the Wool Cycle Sport base. I wish you could feel these. These skeins are, there's something about this base that I just am like, must have. So that will all be available Saturday. One more, there's one more, two more, there's two more. Where'd they go? We will have some special Love Your LYS stitch stoppers from Minnie and Pearl. So they say, love your LYS, love your LYS, love your LYS. So these will be on our website as well. Now, this is the last one. This is my brand new shawl pattern. It's called Vivido, means vivid in Spanish. Can you guess why? And this is designed in Malabrigo Rios or worsted weight yarn. And it is a comfy, squishy, drapey, lovely shawl that you can wear around your neck or over your shoulders. And it calls for 3 colors of worsted weight. So this is gonna launch on Saturday, and we're gonna have kits. And of course, with the kits, you get the pattern free if you buy one of the kits. So, woo! That was a big rundown. Oh, what, there is gonna be one other special. My Secrets of Your Local Yarn Shop course, where I teach you all kinds of things that we know how to do here at the store that I always hear people wish that they knew how to do as well, like choose the perfect yarn for a project, make a substitution, all of those kinds of things. That course will be 20% off this weekend for LYS Day because, you know, it's Secrets of Your LYS and it's LYS Day. Whew. That was a lot. I thank you for hanging in and sticking it out to see all of these cool, yummy, delicious things that you can find here. And remember, it's 10 a.m. Pacific time, Saturday the 27th. That's when all of the buy buttons will be back on our website. Right now you can go and look at everything. It's just there's nowhere to add it to your cart. So I'm tricky like that. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a lovely week. I hope it's full of the most yarny goodness it could be. And if you shop on Saturday for Local Yarn Store Day, then I know it will be. I'm not going to be here next Tuesday because I'm going to be on a plane headed to Chicago for our trade show. Woo! gonna look at all the new yarn. I can't wait. I'm ready. Are you ready for new yarn? I'm ready. Okay, toodaloo everybody. Have a great day.